We're running stage 7. You can see the gear behind me, but what we're really here to talk about is how is Garius such an amazing tank? Why is all the other tanks that we put the same exact gear on falling over right away, even if they have a little bit of higher defense? The thing is, there's no way for us to get defense this season. No gear, the epic gear, the 2-piece epic gear we used to have in season 1 gave us 15% additional defense, and we would put 2 sets of those on. That's a 4 pieces of gear, 30% additional defense, and we were able to mitigate damage because all we have now is additional HP. Even on our legendary sets, there is no additional defense, which to me is pretty wild. I'm not going to say it's making it hard. We're trying to push content. We're trying to do things that we're really not geared for right now. We got to make it to level 100. We got to get our left side rune, our right side rune, level 20 artifacts. We got to build up our elemental advantage when we go into that psyche core and we have our elemental affinity or advantage, whatever it's called, where we get that additional defense, HP, accuracy, all of that. We've got to build it up so we're nowhere near as strong as we could be. And once we get to that strength, I don't think it's going to matter if we have Garius or not for the Harpy. But the reason why he's doing so well is because he gets 40% additional defense. And how he gets that is anytime he's attacked, he's got a chance to get that buff up. I think it's like a 50% chance to get that buff. But here with the Harpy, when the Harpy attacks, 4 assist attacks or more come in. And each of those individual attacks count as him being hit, where he gets that buff up so much faster and he's going to have that 40% additional defense. Now we could overcome that, like I said, with gear sets back in the day. We could have those 2-piece gear sets to give us additional defense. Because now if I bring in somebody with the same gear that he has on, with even a little bit better base defense, this bird just takes them down like they're a paper doll. They fall over so fast. There is really nobody else to push with except for Garius. But don't get discouraged. You're all going to be able to farm this, even as free to play. We've got a lot of things we need to do to get stronger. But I just wanted to specify how Garius is doing so well because it's kind of mind-blowing with what that 40% additional defense does. That amount of mitigation. It's all about defense. Like any kind of piece of gear that I'm looking for right now, I want to see flat defense and I want to see defense percentage as the substats for my helmet and for my weapon. And then I want flat defense right now for my gloves and for my chest piece. But I don't care about going to farm Grave of Curse. Grave of Curse, all that kind of tank gear that we would usually have on season 1 is gone. Now it's just HP percentage and resistance or something. It's not even good. It's not even a 2 good piece set to try to mitigate damage. So Grave of Curse is kind of out of my mind right now. I'm not even trying to go over there and farm it because there is nothing epic wise, especially that can increase my ability to tank. I'm just looking for epic gear here that has flat defense, gloves, chest, and anything that has substats of defense and defense percentage that I can throw in for those glove, for the helmet and for the weapon. Here's the team I'm doing 8 with. You can see I've got him in the Scarab, but I got him in a 2-piece rare set along with a 2-piece epic set. Defense, again, defense percentage there. And then I've got this because it's critical damage, but it has flat defense of 28. I'm telling you, every piece of defense you can get, make sure you get it on your tank. And then he's going to come in and you're going to see immediately the Harpy's going to hit him and then all the wisps are going to hit him, and that's where he's getting this up. And with that 40% additional nonstop defense, along with somebody like Quarion, I think Quarion is exceptional for this. He's on a 16-second cooldown to get that increased defense up. It's only increased defense 1, but we get a heal in there. He's got a battle skill heal. Quarion is very good, and we can stay in rotation with the Harpy really easily if you have him scrolled. He'll keep him alive. They'll get heals here, and if you watch my previous video from a day ago, you'll see a different formation than this that is way better, keeps everybody alive, only the tank is taking damage. It's great. And then here we have a 4 Ascended Drist, so that's why I have him in here, because he's so strong, he can actually stay alive. Not because I think he's great, but because he's the only one I have that's 4 Ascended, that has all that additional defense and HP. And Guinevere won't take that much damage when this bird does that cleave. And then these 2 guys back here won't take any damage, only that 1 AoE hit. And then I think I have enough accuracy with accuracy food to get up some of my debuffs. Not a lot, but some of them. So this goes pretty well. This is stage 8, and I'm not farming stage 8 much, just very little because I don't want to farm 7, 8, or 9. I don't want to farm any gear until we get those double drop rate or increased drop rate in like 25 days from now. We can see what that double drop rate is. It's coming up soon. It's not double. It's just like an increased drop rate. It's huge though. Like you don't farm gear until then, because then we get solid pieces of legendary gear. You remember from season 1, we get those whole pieces. We don't just get the fragments. We get the fragments in addition to that. So there's really no need once you have decent gear. And I don't even mean like great gear. Once you have decent gear, I really don't start farming until 21 days from now. I pretty much live in Goblin to level up all my heroes, and I go do the domains so that I can rank out a huge roster, and then later on I'll go back and do this. 21 days I'm going to save. Really, I'm going to save all my stamina now from this day forward until 21 days waiting for that. And then, man, I go in there and I beeline stage 7, 8, 9, and I just get legendary nonstop. And then we work on, I guess, the world bosses that are going to pop up. I assume that's what's going to happen. You guys let me know about heretical runes. Let me know what other tanks you're using. Are you using other tanks that like maybe get massive HP shields, that get increased defense somehow? Let me know what you're doing to tackle this. Garius is the man. He can really mitigate it, and I don't know anybody else who can do so well. So let me know down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you all in a video soon.